Taking all these factors into consideration, real GDP growth for 2024-25, that is the current year, is now projected at 6.6%, with Q3 at 6.8% and Q4 at 7.2%. Real GDP growth for the first quarter of 25-26 is projected at 6.9% and the second quarter of 25-26 at 7.3%. The risks are evenly balanced. I would now like to focus on inflation. Inflation increased sharply in September and October 2024, led by an unanticipated increase in food prices. Core inflation, though at subdued levels, also registered a pickup in October. Fuel group remained in deflation for the 14th consecutive month in October. In the near term, despite some softening, lingering food price pressures are likely to keep headline inflation elevated in the third quarter, that is, in the quarter October to December. Going ahead, a good Rabi season would be critical to the softening of food inflation pressures. Early indications point to adequate soil moisture content and reservoir levels, conducive for Rabi sowing. The estimates of record Kharif production should bring relief to elevated prices of rice and tur dal in particular. Vegetable prices are also expected to see a seasonal winter correction. On the upside, the evolving trajectory of domestic edible oil prices following the hike in import duties and rise in their global prices need to be monitored closely. Manufacturing and services firms surveyed by the Reserve Bank point to firming up of input costs and selling prices in the fourth quarter of the current financial year, that is in the quarter January to March. Taking all these factors into consideration, CPI inflation for the current financial year, that is 24-25, is projected at 4.8%, with Q3 at 5.7%, Q4 at 4.5%. Going into the next financial year, CPI inflation for the first quarter of 25-26 is projected at 4.6% and Q2 at 4%. The risks are evenly balanced. Now, what do